Hello everyone, Oregon Moto John. I'm excited to get out on the 300 today, KTM 300 XCW. Last time I was on the single track, I was on the Honda 450 RL. Today we're taking the two-stroke, so let's go.
What a great day to be alive. Sun is up. Beautiful day up here. I'm above the fog. I'm on a bike that runs great and it's a blast. Meeting a friend to ride. Man, what could be better? What a great day. That's the thing about riding is, man, you just live in the moment. You feel alive. And it's just awesome. Doesn't matter what you ride. What bike you ride, what terrain, it doesn't matter. We're out riding, having a blast. And it's just so much fun. Just doing gravel roads up to the riding area and I'm having a ball. I don't know, this 300 is the best dirt bike I've ever had. It's just so intuitive. Doesn't matter if it's gravel roads, trails, it just makes me feel like a superhero, and I am not. But anyway, I'll tune in when we get to the trails. I just had a moment there and thought I would share. Just such a great day to be alive. He's on his Beta 300, and we're getting ready to ride some trails. Nothing like two-stroke smell in the morning. There he goes. I have to admit, these Rocky Mountain heated grips are working so good. They kept me warm this morning. All right, let's ride. Some trails on the 300. Dave's with me on the Beta, which is awesome. Man, this bike's maneuverable. There's a log up here, a tree that I might go over. I'm not sure. I didn't feel comfortable doing it with the 450, but this bike's so nimble, I might, but I don't want to risk having a bad day either, so we'll have to see how I feel when I get to it. There it is. Oh yeah, piece of cake on this bike. I just wasn't feeling it on the 450. Oh, and Dave got it no problem. I didn't want it to flame out. It's funny, a different bike, how much more comfortable you can feel. But on that 450, I just didn't want it to flame out. I didn't want to fall over. I was by myself, so I had a number of factors that were not really helping me feel confident for a number of reasons. Another little log crossing here. Oh, Dave went right over the middle. Looking good. Those are my tracks from my 450. That was awesome. That was good, Dave. Go ahead. Lots of debris on the ground, but still lots of fun. Dave's off and rolling. This is a tricky section up here that always is a little wet. Oh man, this feels great. A lot of debris down. Gotta get this branch cleared. Little hitchhiker. Trails are feeling good though. Amazing how much different this is than like a dual sport bike. Gear ratios are closer on this. A lot more stall resistant at low speeds. Wants to turn in better. Likes to lug, doesn't stall, doesn't flame out. Go, you go ahead, I'm slow. I kind of like special tests. You want to lead?
That log back there, the one you were talking about?
There's one, yeah. And then there's another. There was another one down on another trail, but I don't even remember which one it was. Dave's doing a good job on the beta. Trails are actually in pretty good shape today. Haven't had rain for a few days, and it's helping. Ooh, nice slide there, but he recovered. It's definitely rutted and rooted, all those things. Amazing how these two strokes, though, just soak it up. Oh man, this is fun. Whew. Oh, that's slick. Little uphill. Whew. Good riding, Dave. He really rips on that beta. I can't believe how much different this feels in my dual sport. Looks like a fun line. Maybe I'll try that. A little downhill. Yeah, dual sport. Not quite as point as shoot as this. But this feels a lot better on the highway, or excuse me, on the trails. And the dual sport, of course, feels a lot better on the highway. Whew, good ride. Good riding, buddy. Totally uncomfortable doing that one tree with my 450 just because it was a little higher, a little higher center of gravity, or seemingly so. But on this bike, I didn't even hesitate because it was so comfortable. Just goes to show you that the bike matters. I didn't think it did that much. I thought maybe I was just having an off day. Woo. But no, the bike does make a difference. I can just roll this bike nice and smooth and controlled in here. Feels really good. Ooh, I almost hit my handlebars. Sometimes stuff is sticking out a little further than you think it would be. Try to be as smooth through here as I can. Just keep the wheels rolling. Not doing anything too extreme. Go. All right, Dave's leading the way. These bikes go anywhere, I tell you. This beta is so nimble. These trails are actually in nice condition. What a day, be riding with friends. Ugh, muddy. A little uphill. Hey, there's an obstacle there. Thought he missed that. Sketchy. We had snow, rain, wind. We had really high winds, so there is a lot of debris down here. So we're definitely watching for that today. A little downhill here. Nice section of trail here. Flows pretty good. Some ruts that you gotta worry about now and then. Oh yeah, this is such a mud hole. Those are a lot deeper than you'd think. Oh. Well, need to pull my front end out of that. I hit that root in it. Look at that, it's just gonna swallow my bike. Oh, glad I didn't go in that. That SC1's just sheeting that off. This is where a tall bike is not always helpful. I gotta go to the uphill side. There we go. Now we're fine. Now we'll restart the bike. Make sure my back end doesn't do that. Whew. It's amazing with a gummy tire how good your traction you get up here. It's cool. It's nice. Riders were usually pretty polite to each other, so I mean, not usually, always. I guess I just said usually because I'm always try to be respectful, but may not always be repaid, but most of the time it is. Like, those guys were cool. We were each kind of yielding to each other a little bit. I gave him the signal with a closed fist that I was the last one in our group. I think Dave gave him the signal that there was one more coming, which was me behind him. Yeah, I gotta get off my hiney. I'm just being lazy. Just talking, these two-stroke bikes are just so good up here. There's a lot of down debris up here today. They're just so nice on trails. They don't stall out. They're lightweight. They're real maneuverable, and they're just perfect for this kind of stuff. They just are. I don't know. They're just real confidence inspiring. But they're just so nice to ride, so maneuverable, lightweight. And I feel like I get pretty good fuel economy with this, honestly. We're taking a trail I haven't taken before, so we're gonna see what that's like, but they're just really comfortable to come to do trails with these two-stroke bikes. But, you know, the not flaming out part is really cool. Oh, he's got a stick in between his front wheel. Those will get you. You know, it's funny how you can ride over a lot of sticks and nothing grabs you, but once in a while something just flips up weird and ends up in your spokes. Oh, and this is definitely, I don't think, traveled a bunch. I've kind of watched some of these sticks. This is tight in here. Oh yeah, a little root drop. Some root drops, I should say. Some more sticks. Tree. It's tight in here. You know it's tight when it's broad daylight and your headlights lighting the way. It's a cool trail though. That's starting to open up a little bit. Haven't been on this trail before. It's great though. That's awesome. That's great. Okay, now I think we're back to getting back to our normal trail, I think. Oh yeah. A lot of sticks and down debris here. Ooh, hitchhiker. Once in a while, those sticks just come up and jam at your legs or between your motor, your wheel. And when you feel that happen, if they don't fall right off, you better stop and investigate. And these bikes are fun. Fun times. Dave was talking about weighting his foot pegs to help turn, weighting the inside, outside foot peg. And now he's got a point there. Dave's cooking along here. Some nice parts flowing. Just some roots and boulders you have to dodge, but it's a nice section. Flowing over some roots. I do love how torquey these two-strokes are. They just don't stall. I don't know if I've ever stalled this bike. And this bike doesn't feel tall either. Oh, that was great. Good riding. Dave's doing something. There you go. This is kind of like a hike on a motorcycle, hiking through the forest. Just taking everything a little faster than if you were just walking along. It's like a hike and fast forward. That's why we like it. This bike just feels like the center of gravity is just, oh, that's a mud hole. That's deep. Lots of branches hanging down. Ooh. That's great. Good ride. Yeah, no, you're doing great. So my front end slipped it on the way up. It's taking some nice lines up that. I like it's so technical, and these bikes just handle it really good. This is great. This is a good section. These two strokes, I just love this kind of stuff. I like how you can, that's tight there, have your front end right in front of a little mud bog and give it a little blip and just make the front end just light enough to skim over it or float through it. And these have enough torque to do that. Ooh. There, I just need the front end to clear that little second berm, and it was easy. This is fun. Oh, that's great. Perfect. Up and down and up and down and left and right. Good part of the trail. Little mud bogs. A few turns. Just flowing through there. Going through the mud puddles. Ooh, front end hit a stick. Almost washed out. Trying to stay out of this rut. Trying to stay out of the rut just so I can say I did it. Here he goes. Little hill climb. Woohoo! Woo! Man, this is fun. That's crazy. Water running over the roots. It's really slick. Trail's part of the creek, I guess. Lots of down branches here, limbs. Gonna have a log up here down in a little bit, so we'll see how we can navigate that. Dave's hanging the back end out. That's pretty awesome. A log hop there. I don't know how we're going to do with this log hop on the way up here, but we'll see. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Oh, good job, Dave. Yeah, riding home. What a great day up at Elk Flats. To be able to have a day like this in the middle of winter, or towards the end of winter, I guess. What a great day. It's one of the better sunny days we've had in a long time, and just to ride with friends, and man, just great. And I have to say, on a separate note, these Rocky Mountain grips or grip heaters that I put underneath my on my grips here, they have been terrific. On high, they're hot. On low, you can still feel them, but they're great. I did an install video on that if you guys want to watch that. But no, I'm very happy. This is my first time trying them out, but they work really good. But yeah, so now I'm in the middle between the riding area and home and up in the wilderness. So I just kind of take my time through here. The most important part is that you don't wreck and get stuck out here. So I just kind of purposefully am just being slow and smooth, I guess, just trying to get home. I mean, I'm sure I could find cell service in the right place and get some help if I needed it, but I'd rather not bug anybody. So I'm just gonna kind of meander my way back. Turned on my heated grips. I'm gonna enjoy some warm hands. And they're just the Rocky Mountain grips where you put the little stickers on, and then you got the switch over here. I mean, it mounted up really, really good. I like how it turned out. I hope this shows up. You can see it right there. But man, it works great. Yeah, a good day of riding. Well, I guess what I took away from today's ride is, after being up here, a lot of my dual sports, my Husky 350, my Honda 450 RL. I mean, these two strokes, when you get to technical stuff, they're just amazing. But the dual sports, where they shine is where you're riding on like a gravel road like this. I mean, I like my two-stroke on this kind of riding, but the dual sport starts to shine when you're doing this kind of stuff. So, I mean, every bike is made for its specific design, and it's just hard to hard to make it do something different. You know, you can make it do something different, but it's not going to perform quite as good out at the extremes of those edges, if that makes sense. And I'm running tubeless in the rear of this, and I did put my rear up to like 12 pounds. I usually run 8 or 9, but I knew I was going to beat down some gravel roads today, so I put a little more air in it, and it still had great traction on the trails. It didn't really affect anything negatively. It's a nice ride home. I like it. Good time to unwind from the day. Can actually see some of my tracks from on the way up. Good day of riding. And I really like the ergonomics of this KTM. I got this XC Gear Mako steering dampener, or more of a handlebar vibration dampener, not a hydraulic dampener, and it sure feels good. Takes some of the harshness out of the handlebars. It's a beautiful day. These close gear ratios and torque make this bike really nice to ride.